Hello guys and welcome to another riftbound video. Today we're playing Rek'sai again. This is the first time we play Rek'sai in Vendetta. I've made a couple of spicy tweaks to the deck, so let's see how it goes. Our opponent is playing Master Yi. This is not the regular Master Yi though, it's XP Master Yi. And believe it or not, it's a powerful deck, so let's see how the games go. We're playing obviously Candlelit Sanctum as our first battlefield, and our initial hand is to manufacture, which might be going back to the deck a Vi and Inferna. The whole point of Rek'sai is trying to conquer every single turn and utilizing the Legend's ability as much as we can. So conquering and then rebuilding a base is what we usually want to be doing. We draw another manufacturer that's, I mean, it's not the worst, it's just, it doesn't fit the going first curve that well until maybe second, or actually not second, but third turn. So, yeah, that's why we don't want her. Not that it's a bad card. We drew into Poro, and the reason why I played this guy and not Inferna turn one is because Inferna has ambush, so she can always be played to a battlefield. And like the Poro has to wait an entire turn for him to be able to attack. So that's the reason. I also made a couple changes from older cards. One of them is the Rengar. I changed the Rengar that costs 3 and 1 that has ambush, or not ambush, but the one that can be played to battlefields, for the one that has accelerate from Unleashed. I just wanted to try it out. I think it's a cool card, and it also has ganking, so it might be useful here sometimes. I decided to play Inferna first in base in case I find a Noxus Hopeful from these Rek'sai ability cards. Actually, this is not Rek'sai. This is the battlefield. I'm just looking at two, and now I'm revealing two. No Noxus, but there's another Inferna, and I can play her to base. No problem. I'm still pinning my opponent's unit because Inferna attacks for 3, and they're only a 2. And if they want to go into the battlefield, they have to trade, and I'm okay with that trade, to be honest. The one thing I don't want my opponent to do is build up experience fast. If I can make them stay behind in experience, I should be in a good spot. Otherwise, they can start doing a lot of broken stuff, like playing the 12 Might Master Yi. They get like all of the units center ready, everything has +1. So it starts to get a little bit complicated to deal with things here. So here my opponent is in a weird position, because if they score, they, yeah, get the point, they get the XP, but then I get to kill the unit for free. Unless they want to spend like an Engard or a Punch first, which I don't think is the case, and then they can develop Master Yi. They could also conquer and then play Master Yi on the battlefield, but then we trade with both Inferna, so I don't think that's a viable option either. We hold to 2, and we have the opportunity here to conquer again. Oh, this is very good. If they had like pushed with this guy, it would be GG with this Call the Week. Here I think we can play Manufacturer, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Play her in base, again, in case we find a Noxus Hopeful. Go to 3, do the Legend ability. Ooh, Void Rush. Oh, that's very good. Under Titan is very good, because now I have 2 floating. I mean, I'm always playing this Void Rush, right? I wanna build a huge base here. So Void Rush reveals 2 more. Noxus can be played for free, and Blood Rush goes to my hand. Pull back the Poro, sure, pretty standard stuff. And now I can play Rek'sai, I guess. This Inferna's pretty dead, but that's fine. I can afford to lose her. And now, like, to be able to deal with my board, they would need to do something like double charm. I mean, even then, I have a lot of might in base. And Rek'sai is very aggressive, and when you give her the chance to conquer like this, it starts to get out of control. Our opponent's counting the might in my base here. Plays another one of these guys, which has Hunt 1 and the Feyfolk. I mean, Feyfolk should be trading with one of my bigger units, right? They can move Master Yi or play a bigger unit, then move Feyfolk and pull in maybe the Rek'sai. Passing with 3 open, letting me conquer again. That's an interesting decision. Because I don't think, like, even if they're building like a board to deal with my entire army of dudes, I don't think they will be able to kill absolutely everything. And I don't need to overcommit to battlefields here. I'm just giving them 1 token. So, yeah. Looking at 2. I mean, I have another Twilight Reveler in my hand, so I don't think I need another one here off the top. Problem is, if I find a Noxus Hopeful... Ooh, another Under Titan. Very good. Play the Poro with the 2 floating. Pull back Inferna. And next turn, I'm going to 4, 7. Oh, I wish I didn't play this Void Rush because I have 3 and 4 more. That's 7. Next turn I would go to 9 runes and I could be playing... Actually, never mind. I'm going to 9 and I would need 10 to play Vi and Rengar accelerated. Never mind, never mind. So I can play Void Rush. I can only play one of these 2 next turn, so I probably need to play one of them this turn. So it's maybe the Vi, right? Actually, no, it's maybe the other guy because I don't pay accelerate that way. And I don't give away my Vi just yet. Oh, good. Play Noxus. Dredger goes to my hand. Okay, interesting. I decide to just fully tap out and go for, like, play the most bodies. That's also fine. I mean, doesn't make that much of a difference. Actually, I think it's a little bit better because I remember they were playing the Skyward Strike, which stuns one of my units. So if I played the Rengar, they could be moving in Master Yi and something else, then Skyward Strike my Rengar and just kill it. And this way I make sure that there's no way I don't have any units next turn or any bodies to attack and play the Vi. They have to do something here, right? This is the turn, because they cannot let me just win the game without, like, contesting any battlefields. They're playing the Arachnid Horror, which can be played like a Dead Bloom or like a Rengar to a battlefield where I have units, and it allows as long as I only have 1 unit, so I have to be mindful of that. And next turn, sorry, and it also gives that ability to other units, if I remember correctly. So I need to be careful about not leaving a single important unit in a battlefield. So I don't want to lose them to, like, random units. Right, now they move with the Fey Folk. And they're gonna start chipping away here my board. They get rid of the Rek'sai, makes sense. So we trade with the Fey Folk. They move everything into the battlefield, gaining a lot of XP. That's... Oh, they already have 2 because of the Arachnid Horror. So this is 4, and the Arachnid is 6. Sorry, 2 more. So that's 6 total. Everything now has +1. So this is 5 plus 6. This is 11 here. 11 and 7 might here in this battlefield. I still think I can go over this, right? Oh, there's the Skyward Strike, but now they're almost tapped out. And they get to kill a Noxus Hopeful. Sure. Since they have a lot of XP right now, they stun the hopeful, so I don't even get to trade with anything. Let's see. Here I have 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16, and 3 more, 19 might. So I should be able, although I'm pretty sure this is, like I have a pretty good idea that this is a back off. And that would be very bad. I mean, if it's Sonia's, it's not that bad, but um, at this point I was thinking like 100% sure it was back off. So I want to go to 6, right? Like I don't want to go to 7 and try and hold. I want to go to 6 and then develop in base. The best thing I can do, I think, is fight here and not lose a guy. So yeah, Blood Rush on one of my bigger dudes. Actually, it could be Inferna. Oh no, it would trade just by 1. Because of the +1 here, it would be 7 to 7. So yeah, I think it's Noxus hopeful going 8 to 7, and see if they want to spend like an Engard or Punch First or something with this available energy. Seems like they don't. I go to 5. Sorry, I go to 6. I already played a card in case we find another Noxus hopeful. None of these are good, so they're going to the bottom, and we're revealing Dredger and Hidden Blade. Honestly, not what I wanted to see. The reason why I'm playing Dredger here is so that they cannot gank with the Master Yi and just kill off my Noxus for free. So right now they would need to trade. If they have Rengar in hand, it means that they only have 3 more runes to play their entire turn, and I can beat that next turn. I'm pretty sure. So I don't wanna. I don't want to bring any more units to this battlefield just for them to die. Actually, I could be bringing this Dredger. That's a misplay. Like there's no downside on playing the Dredger or moving the Dredger here. And now I'm playing Rengar in base so that next turn I can attack with Rengar and Vi. But yeah, this Dredger should be here to block the... Oh, actually, it wouldn't block the Rengar either because it has +1 for Master Yi. So it would be 7. I would need to bring up a Poro, so I think it's fine. The other option is not playing this Rengar here and bring the Dredger and play the other Dredger from hand here. But then I keep 2 runes open that probably don't need to be like can be utilized some in another way. They play the monkey there since they have a lot of XP right now. They drew a card, so they've spent already 2 energy. Drawing that looks like another spider. Oh no, it's a Master Yi. Okay, but I mean that's fine. I'm glad that I didn't push with the Dredger. This is not a Master Yi deck that I see very often, so like sometimes I'm not quite sure what the best plays are. Obviously, in hindsight, I know like what cards they're playing now, but it's also very useful to go through the game again and see where I could have played better. Also, as a reminder, I just created a Discord because some of you in the comments have been asking for it, and it's not a lot of people yet, but it's a fun place to hang out. We can play some games, talk about riftbound. So if you're into that, and if you're on Discord, make sure you join, and I'll be happy to chat. The link will be down below in the description. Here they have 13. There's no way I can deal with this guy without like just with what I have in my board, right? Like not this and this. So here, if this is Sonia's or this is Sonia's, then I'm ultra happy. If it's back, so having that in mind, like it doesn't make a difference if it's Sonia's or not for my opponent. I want to win this turn, so I need to play around them as if they are all back off. But I'm just making the math, making sure here I attack with the correct numbers and I don't get blown out by a back off. But I think I have enough, like way more than enough might to trade this side, then call the weak to kill this guy, and then just go for the 8. So here I'm going with just enough to trade with everything but the Master Yi and see if they want to play their hidden card. Let's fast forward here a little bit while we count might. So nothing happens. We kill everything but Master Yi. That's fine. That's what we were looking for. And now we can just push with Rengar to kill Master Yi and play the Vi. And now it doesn't really matter if this is back off or not. And then we can call the weak and just win on the other side. So far, the Reveler hasn't been great. It's good when going second, because sometimes you can play her turn 1, then turn 2 play like an Inferno or a Poro, and then attack with this guy, ready the other unit, and then you have 2 attacking units in turn 2, which is not usually the case with... I mean, if you have Inferno... I mean, you could still attack, but that's the same battlefield. With this guy, you can attack both battlefields. So that's why I was thinking it might be good. And it sometimes is, but it's not the great. It hasn't been the greatest. I've also not played that many games with this list, so I'll keep playing, and I'll let you know how it goes. Here, we stun the Master Yi with the Vi. Vi shouldn't be dying. It's the guy's stunned. Yeah, I'm just not thinking here about anything else because I know I already won the game. But yeah, the device should be there. There it is. Now I reveal 2, and we're just playing the Hidden Blade on the Master Yi. Actually, now that they've played, if I don't find a Hidden Blade there, I don't win, right? Because this is... The Sonias makes the Master Yi tank my Call the Weak, and then I only have 3, 6, 7, 8. And how much do I have in hand? Yeah, they don't have enough XP, so I can target the guy. So, ooh, I don't have enough in hand to... Yeah. Interesting. So, what if instead, like if I don't find the Hidden Blade, I think I have to try and hold, and that's not great, obviously. I mean, I would be killing the Master Yi here, so they need to find a way to attack with this guy, and I have 5, 9, 10, 13, 14, 17, and 2 more. So it's a lot of might, but still, let's think. How can I 100% win this game? What if instead of attacking like this, I play Call the Weak before attacking? Now they have to sacrifice something and move it back. And then I do get the value off of the Call the Weak. And then I can conquer one battlefield with the bird. See what we find. And then we have 6 and 5 and 3 and 1 and 3. That's 7, 13, 15. And then I can attack the big Master Yi with all of this and stun it. And then that's game for sure. So, interesting. I didn't see that in the moment, but it was definitely losable. Or at the very least, not winnable in this turn if I didn't find that Hidden Blade. So I get a little bit lucky. Let's see what we do for sideboard. Bringing the Ferris Forerunners, of course, because they're not playing purple. So we don't need to worry about it being bounced. Since we're going second, I'm gonna be getting rid of a couple of smaller dudes. I don't want to bring um salvage just for the Sonias, but I don't know. I might be that might be an incorrect call. Okay, so not bringing in all of the falling stars. That's fine. And also, I think call the week. It's a little bit clunky. I don't need the three. Inferno is good to break the hold that they will be having on us. So, interesting decision. Like, I'm not quite sure about my sideboard yet, so I still need to polish that. Like salvage, I don't know. I mean, I could be keeping them for the Sonias, although it's unlikely that they will be finding a lot of Sonias every single game. And if I find more than one salvage, then it's a dead card. But I don't know. In some positions, it gives my opponent a lot of value. So I don't know. Maybe I should be keeping them, or at the very least one. Getting rid of two drops because I already have a turn one play, which is the Reveler. So sending these two guys to the bottom of the deck. Draw two. And this is looking good. My opponent's playing the battlefield where they give, like when you defend there, it get a unit there gets +2 shield, and I'm playing the battlefield where when a unit defends alone, it gets -2. So it should be easy to conquer here, but hard to conquer here. Okay, they push there. Interesting. I see. They want to hold this battlefield. So how much they have? 4 and 4, right? They have 8 total. I mean, we do have Blood Rush and Inferna. So there's a way here to kill all of the units. The thing is, I think it's gonna be an even trade every time. And we don't even have a way to defend off of a Rengar next turn or something like that. If we go for the like Inferno Blood Rush here and we kill this too and they Rengar, we're pretty screwed. If they don't, then we're very far ahead. The other option is going here. I guess I can play Blood Rush, see what happens, then play a hopeful move here. Oh no, but this only readies when attacking, so never mind. Yeah, interesting turn. I don't think there's like a clean way to do this and just lose one card for their two. I still think it is worth it. I mean, it's definitely a bit gambly. If they, as I said, if they have the Rengar, we're kind of screwed. I decide to do it, and I'm just asking where do they want to do the trigger of the battlefield before I commit. So that's gonna be 7 there. And 3 more. So I'm going in with 10. Hopefully this works out. The good thing about this play is that if they don't have the Rengar and I don't and I didn't deramp, we're in a very sweet position. Here I'm always doing the Legends ability. In the case that I find an Under Titan, I could be playing another card. I could be playing the Nexus from hand. And if I don't, it doesn't really matter. We just send these two back to the deck, and that's it. And we pass turn. Yep, they have the Arachnid Horror, which is as bad as Rangar, so this is not looking great. And now they're gonna be holding for a lot of XP. I have no board. I mean, I could be accelerating Rek'sai just to activate the Legends ability and conquer the left side, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like the greatest play or the strongest one. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Or I cannot do that, right? Like that's a missed pay. Yeah, I didn't pay for the accelerate correctly. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I should have paid one more red to do that. Yeah, I'm cheating out here on my opponent. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, that's a bummer. Our opponent just passes, does nothing interesting. Like that tells me their whole hand is pumps and interaction. I don't have that many cards though, and this is a 8 on defense. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough to break that battlefield. Here, Void Rush finds a Noxus Hopeful and Hidden Blade. If I can Hidden Blade this guy, then we're in a very good position, but yeah, they have Defy. That's fine. Should I be trying to Hidden Blade again here? I mean, probably. The thing is, I don't want to give them the opportunity to use all of this unspent energy. I just want to burn that. So I'm very tempted here to just develop, and pass. So the additional rune that I didn't pay didn't make a difference this turn because I didn't use it. So I would have been able to do this play still, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be relevant at some point. I should be one rune down, and yeah, that's my bad. Oh, Sonia's is going to be so tough to go through. Play Sonia's and pass. That must have been the draw for a turn, right? I think I should always be trying here to Kingdom Blade first. I mean, the thing is, I'm thinking about Rengar, so that's why I'm going here with my own Rengar into the battlefield. Yeah, I should have played something before. Now I cannot play this Noxus Hopeful. I'm thinking about Rengar here, but I'm a 6, and because of the battlefield, they would be a 4. So that's why I'm okay going in with this Rengar. Just want to trigger this as many times as possible. Should have played Reveler before doing that. Yeah, okay. I like putting enough guys here so that our Rengar doesn't get just sniped by a random unit. And I'm preparing for like a big attack in a couple of turns. Again, I didn't hidden blade their guy because I see a lot of open energy and I just want to burn that. I don't want to give them the chance to use their energy efficiently, but if their hand is like triple punch first, I'm never beating that, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I'm just trying to build a giant board that even with a lot of pump spells they cannot deal with. The thing is that they're ahead in points. They're pass again. Interesting. They're ahead in points, so I cannot afford to not attack this battlefield. At some point, I need to, and this is probably the turn. The thing, I mean, I have Under Titan. The thing with Under Titan is that they have Sonya, so I would rather use that Under Titan to close the game and not here. Because if I kill this guy, it's just attacking again next turn. The one good thing about it is I would be at 6. So I really want to go to 6 this turn. This is already a 9 on defense. And I have 6 here, 4, that's 10, another 4, that's 14. Another 418 and 321. But if I attack with everything and I lose, it's GG. Okay, so it seems like I'm going in with some units. Rengar's one of them. Noxus, that's 10. Okay, so on board I'm winning right now, but they obviously have something. It's 14. And 3 more, 17. Ready's the unit for the guy for the Reveler. They have 9, so even like I want them to double punch first or something like that, and then try to hit him like their guy. Unfortunately, it's discipline, so and another discipline, so they'll be drawing a couple cards. They are at 13 right now. It doesn't. This is not looking great. Because now punch first, and I lose everything. There's punch first. And now I need to fire off this Hidden Blade. They have another Defy. So I'm losing all of my units here. They're holding to 6. All I can do is play my Reveler. So, yep, everything dies. Nah, this is looking pretty bad for me here. Play the Reveler, my opponent. I mean, in the end, it didn't make that much of a difference, the rune that I didn't pay, but it still feels kind of bad that I unconsciously did that. Falling Star is not even good here because the Spider's a 7. So I can play Infer now with Accelerate, but even then, I don't think it's enough. They have a 9. They passed again with full runes open. Like, they must have had like an insane hand this game. Like, I'm still thinking they probably have like another punch first, maybe in guard, maybe I don't know. Like, seems like they have all the answers for them to be okay with passing 3 turns in a row without doing anything but playing Asanias. Play this guy. Now, everything gets +2, but I don't think that's gonna be enough, is it? How much is this? 5. plus 3, 8, plus 5, 13, and 5, 18. So this is 5, 3, 5, 4. 13, 17. Yeah, that's correct. That will give plus 3 to the guy. I wasn't even thinking about that card. So they're at 9, plus 3, that's 12. I go to 7. And I played this guy here because I don't want to get the -2 from the battlefield. I didn't play the Poro because I was trying to like bluff another Hidden Blade. Doesn't really make that much sense. I should have played the Poro here, although it's kind of good because I should not have one of these runes, so I wouldn't have been able to play this guy either way. And if I had Hidden Blade, I can always just hide it. So in the end, the rune didn't matter, so I'm glad about that. But still feels kind of bad that I didn't notice I was not paying correctly for my own cards. Okay, another Sonia's kill this guy. This guy will live, so they now can play 2 units to the battlefields and just win the game. Played a frog there, and it's ready because of the Master Yi. They already have enough experience, so they kill my guy. That's fine, and now they need to play another unit here on the left side, and that's game. They're at 7. Oh, but they have the Emperor's Divide, so they just pull back the frog and go to the other battlefield. That's game. All right, game 3. We need to make a couple changes to our deck, bringing back the Infernas, bringing back the Dredgers. Falling Star was not great. The +1 makes it very weird for me to use that card against my opponent's units. Getting rid of all of these, which are not good. I don't think I need the Piercing Light either, to be honest. They don't have that many Formite units. I mean, they do, but once they get the +1, it's kind of weird. So it seems like I'd rather keep the Piercing Light here than the Falling Star. I'm not sure I agree with that now. The Revelers haven't been great yet, or so far. And going first, I don't think I want to be playing them. So getting rid of them makes sense here. Like I wanted to try the deck without them. I would have preferred to keep one Falling Star instead of the Piercing Light, I think. Oh, and my opponent didn't bring a third battlefield. They had Aspirant's Climb, but I'm not sure if they didn't know or they just forgot to change it that that battlefield is banned. So we're pretending that this is what he's playing, which is the one where what's it called again? Gardens of Becoming. This is the battlefield where units there can be tapped to gain 1 XP. He was asking me if he can play it blindly, but I'm like, no, let's just pretend you did bring like another useful battlefield, and we decided that that might be like a good one for him because like he wasn't sure. So just let's pretend that this orange card is that battlefield. We can play Dredger here and pass. This looks like a pretty good turn 1. They play the guy with Haunt. I never remember his name. Draw for turn is Void Rush. Hmm. Kind of clunky turn too, right? Go there. Hopefully we don't find a Noxus Hopeful here. Okay. Inferno's fine. We can play Inferno in base. I don't think we want to. Yeah, we don't want to overcommit to this battlefield because they can Rengar and clear everything. Like Rengar would be a 7, and if we do Inferna, double Inferna here plus the Dredger, we only have 6. So they would be clearing up our board. And if they kill the Dredger, we get a Bird, which can be useful if we draw another ambush unit. Oh wow, I'm playing Void Rush. Huh. Interesting decision. Very unlucky. Two Vice off the top. I don't like that play, to be honest. Like every time I deramp this early is not great. Obviously, if you hit the correct cards, it can look insane. Like if you hit like Noxus Hopeful and an Under Titan, you can play the Noxus Hopeful and then you can play another unit from your hand and then you have an insane board. But you're still deramping for no reason. Like I should be playing just Inferno and passing. Good thing now is that I have the Vice in hand, although 2 might be a bit much. This is me just not thinking enough about next turn because I would be at 6. I mean, what can we do with 6 runes? I could play Manufacturer here on the War Camp, which is a very good play, and then I can play Rek'sai in the base. I mean, I still have a good turn here. I should be playing Manufacturer first in the base, then Conquering with Inferna. See if I find a Hopeful. Okay. Oh, I remember this decision. Yeah, my thought process here was like I don't want to let them create. Oh, the very good Under Titan there. I don't want to let them um, get any XP early. I want to win the game before they can do the broken stuff that the deck does after 6 experience. So my thought process here is I want to block both battlefields for a turn. But I think this approach is incorrect. Like playing Void Rush already deramped me 1, and here I'm gonna be hiding double Hidden Blade on both sides so that they cannot push the battlefields. And yeah, as I said, this is not the correct approach because now I'm still at 3. Like this is like pushing the limits way too much, and there's no reason to do that. I can just develop all of these units in base, develop the Dredger in base as well, pull this guy back. I will only be losing 1 Inferna. I keep my double Hidden Blade for like to close the game later on. And next turn, I have runes to play the Piercing Light, which is this is the perfect board to play Piercing Light to. So this whole turn is massively incorrect, in my opinion. I think being more conservative here wins me the game most of the time because now they're at 7 runes. I'm at 3. Sure, they cannot push battlefields right now, most likely, but they will be developing a lot of big, scary units, and now I'll be stranded on 2 battlefields with 2 hidden blades, which I cannot use on anything but my units if I wanna just go back, tap out, and develop in base. They play discipline on the on this guy. He's now a 4. And yeah, now I have to decide: do I want to give them 2 cards and the possibility to then play Rengar here and just clear my board plus get 2 cards? That seems way too bad. So I ended up deciding not even killing one of my own units because I don't know. That was just a bad turn. But yeah, I think giving them two cards and then them playing a Rengar here, killing everything, is even worse for me. They play a frog. Good thing is they don't have any XP, so I mean, I guess my plan kind of worked, even though it's not the greatest of plans. But now this piercing light is too expensive. I cannot kill like meaningful units. I can only kill the crab and the Feyfolk, which I mean, Feyfolk is kind of important, but the crab is not. Go to 4. If I was going to hold to 6, maybe I can make that play. Maybe, but I don't think that was correct, to be honest. I guess, I mean, if this is a Sonya's and I Piercing Light plus Cold Weak, then they still have a frog in the base. And now I'm kind of stuck to try and defend this battlefield as much as I can, but holding for 3 turns in a row is a lot. We're not gonna be using our Legends ability either, but I don't see a way where we can break this battlefield easily. I mean, if I push Vi and then another Vi next turn, maybe, but we'll see if they play like they did last game where they pass with a couple of runes open. And judging by what I've seen from their deck, it's very likely that they have like buffs in hand. So maybe even double Vi is not enough here to break that battlefield. They sabo my hand. Get rid of Call the Weak. Tap their 2 guys to get 2 XP. That's fine. It doesn't seem like they're gonna be trying to push this battlefield this turn. Playing the Master Yi there, that's fine, because next turn they will be getting uh, enough XP for him to have ganking, so he will be able to attack here, and Faithful will be able to snipe one of my bigger units. This is 9 right now, so Double Vite doesn't make it if this card is a back off. They only have 5 XP though. If I'm gonna play Piercing Light, this is the moment. I can kill the Master Yi. I mean, they have 3 runes open, so Defy or any reaction pump will go through my Piercing Light. But I could kill Master Yi, Faithfolk, and Crab if things go right. They only have 3 cards though. And he doesn't have Deflect yet, so this, yeah, I think this is the time to fire this. Yep, there's a Defy. Unlucky. I mean, they did know I had that card in hand, so I guess I have to go through that Defy eventually. Good thing is they cannot defy this Hidden Blade now. So I get to hold one more turn. Here I think I can play Rek'sai in base, and I mean, they will be pushing here with this guy. Before that, they will be killing something with this guy. So I only have 4 to their 6 when they come in here. If I Hidden Blade the Master Yi and they have another Defy, I lose the whole battlefield. So I decide that it's time for me to commit to win the game by holding this battlefield, seems like. Which is a horrible strategy for Rek'Sai. They push in with Master Yi, which is a 6 at this time, giving him +3 more, that's 9. Oh, and play Sonias. Okay. I'm still kind of afraid of the big Master Yi, the 12 Might one. If they have that in hand, I don't think I'm surviving this game. It's crazy how playing greedy is always leading to such bad positions in the end game. Like it's so important. It's so impactful. Here I just kill the faithful Candy Crab, right? There's nothing else to do. And I only have two little guys to hold 2 turns in a row. Seems. I mean, my opponent only has 2 cards, so I don't know. And it has to be pumps because they passed again with a lot of energy open. So it's not even like they're trying to defend this guy because I don't have. I mean, I could be playing Rengar, but that would be 6 to 6 here, and then I guess a pump. Sure, like they don't want to take the trade, but it's more likely that their hand is um like being played like this because it's kind of breaky, not by choice, I guess. So if I had to guess, it's maybe like another defy, maybe one of the weird pumps that he plays, like not discipline or punch first, but one of the other ones, the one that gives +3. Maybe. Wait, should I be playing Hidden Blade there? Arachnid Horror. Wait, how did they pay for that? Oh, they had this 3 on the other side. Sorry. That's 6. Okay, sure. Kill this. Okay, so they did have the Defy. And then only 1 card in hand. Which I have to assume is a pump. But draw for turn is Blood Rush, which is a very good one. Because now I get to go over whatever they have in hand. And I have enough with Vi and the 2 birds to kill this guy. Go to 7, and now I can do this. Oh, interesting decision. I could give them 2 cards and kill their guy, but I don't think that's that important. I think playing the manufacturer is way better because it's just 5 might for. And it also lets me use most of my energy, so just play manufacturer here and pass. But this is definitely not the way that the deck wants to. Yeah, only 1 recruit there. This is not the deck that I was thinking about captain for some reason. This is not the deck that. This is not the way that the deck wants to be winning. You depend on your opponent, like not drawing well. I don't know. It's very fragile, very, very fragile strategy. And I think I shouldn't be struggling that much. If I didn't like, if I was a little bit more conservative, I think I would be in a way better position. Even though they drew 2 Defies, which is a really good card against me, and their final card is Alpha Strike. So somehow we win by holding here. Insane. Okay, that's gonna be the games for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you join the Discord. Comment here on the video. Let me know which decks you would like to see me play next. And what do you think of Rek'sai? I think it's a very powerful deck, even though it's not maybe S tier. I think it's still very good. So I'm gonna keep playing it and see where it goes. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.